Good morning, students. Today I will discuss another topic of production management, that is plant layout. In this topic, today I will cover the introductory part of plant layout, that is, what is the meaning of it, and after that, various definitions given by different experts regarding plant layout, and after that, I will discuss various objectives of plant layout. Let me start this concept. So before starting this concept, first we have to understand what is a plant, what is a layout. After that, we can able to get a clear idea about plant layout. So first we have to discuss what is a plant. What is a plant? I have already discussed while discussing the concept of plant location. Let me tell again what is the meaning of plant. Plant, we can say that it is an industrial unit where actual production takes place, or we can say that it is an industrial site where manufacturer produces the goods, operates the machines, and convert one material into another material. Or we can say that plant is a factory or building where actual production takes place, where manufacturer converts various inputs into output. Next comes to layout. Layout means what? Layout is the way in which the parts of something are arranged. Or we can say that it is a plan or design or arrangement of something. Next come to plant layout. Plant layout, we can say that plant means a factory. Layout, we can say that arrangement of different things. Plant layout, we can say that it is an arrangement of different things which required for production, which require for production within a factory. Generally, when an industrialist identifies a new location for his new location for installing his plant, at that situation, a question arises related to placement of machines at different places, location of storerooms, tool rooms means where should be the tool room, where should be the maintenance room, where should be the storeroom, where should be the tool room, and the location of canteen, toilet, and the location of material handling equipment room. These things are decided in plant layout. Generally, the production manager arranges for these things in a most effective way for producing the goods. So we can say that plant layout is a physical arrangement of everything which needed for production of goods. So in plant layout, what the production manager will do? In plant layout, the production manager identifies different location for different things which require for production, and after that arrange different things in a most appropriate way so that the production can be done in a most effective way, so that the production can be done in a smooth and continuous manner. Generally, preparing a good layout is an important issue every production manager faces. So, while designing a layout of a plant, the production manager should have to take utmost care because every small changes in layout affect the flow of material. Means, if the production manager want to change again the layout of the plant, then it brings huge cost to the organization and it also affect the production process. So while deciding the plant layout or while designing the plant layout, the production manager should have to give much importance for arranging different things, and different things is arranged in a most effective way in such a way that the production can be done in a continuous manner and can be done without an interruption. So the production manager should have to take utmost care while designing the plant layout. If the production manager capable to design his plant in a most design his plant in a most effective way, then that provide maximum operating efficiency to the organization. Means the plant if the plant layout is a proper one, if the plant layout is an ideal one, then that provide maximum operating efficiency to the organization. Means if the plant can capable to produce the goods at less time, and in a particular time the plant can able to produce more quantity of goods. So the production manager should have to take utmost care while designing the plant layout, because it is an important thing. If there is any wrong, if there is any faulty design related to plant layout, then it brings huge cost to the organization, and the farm or plant cannot able to produce the goods as per the standard cost also. So we can say that plant layout is a physical arrangement of everything that needed for production of goods. So while designing a plant layout, first the production manager has to identify different location for establishing different rooms. Means he has to identify where should be the he has to identify the location for installing the storeroom. Means he can capable to identify where should be the storeroom, where should be the tool room, where should be the maintenance room, and where should be the shipping department, receiving department, and where should be the material handling equipment rooms. Generally the storeroom should be nearer to the production unit. If the storeroom is nearer to the production unit, then the material of the storeroom can be carried easily to the production unit at less cost, at less time. And the material handling equipment room should be nearer to the storeroom so that the materials can be carried to the production unit at less transportation cost, at less time also. So these things can be arranged in a most effective way so that the production can be done at less time, at less cost also. And production managers should have to take utmost care while designing the layout of a plant. So the layout must be a good one, the layout must be a ideal one so that the production can be done in a most effective and efficient way. Generally, the efficiency of production depends on how well various machines, production facilities, and employee amenities are located in a plant. Means the production manager first has to focus for identifying different location for different rooms. After identifying different location for different rooms, he has to arrange arrange basic requirements for the employees in their workstation. Means the production manager has to arrange employee amenities within their workstations. Means the employees require a restroom, employees require a toilet, employees require a canteen, and that thing should be arranged near to the employee's work site so that they can able to use these things in a convenient way and they can use this thing in a proper and effective way. So the production manager first have to identify the different location for installing different rooms. After identifying such thing, he has to arrange different employee amenities in a proper way that should and so that that can be conveniently used by the employee. And after arranging such things, he has to give much importance for arranging different machines or installing different machines in a proper way. Means he has to arrange the machine in a most sequential way. The machine which require for performing the first process that should be installed in first place, and after that the machine which require to perform the second things that should be installed next to the first machine, and at last which machine required for performing the last thing that should be installed at last place. And the machine should be arranged according to the or as per their requirement. So if the machines are arranged in a sequential manner, then the production can be done in a smooth manner. Then the production can be done in a continuous manner, and without an interruption, the production can be done. And in less time, the manufacturer can capable to produce more quantity of goods. Means if the machines are arranged in a sequential manner, then the manufacturer uses the output of one machine for the input of another machines. Means if the machines are arranged in a sequential manner, the output of one machine can be used as input for another machines. But if the machine which require for processing the first things or first material, if that machine is arranged in last place, and the machine which perform the last thing that placed in first places, then it creates problem. Means the worker has to carry the material to the last for processing the materials for processing the materials with first machine. After that they have to carry the material to the second machine again to the first position, and after that they have to carry the material to the next, and at last they have to carry the material to the first position for performing the last activity. And this creates movement unnecessary movement of worker. If the worker are movement unnecessarily, then a fatigue arises to him. Means then they feel tired, and the efficiency of the workers cannot be properly used, and sometimes the machines are idle, and the capacity of machines cannot be used properly. So the production manager should have to arrange the machines in such a way that the output of one machine can be used as input for another machine, so that without arising any fatigue, without arising any fatigue, and with less movement, the production can be done. Means the manufacturer can able to produce the number of goods at less time, at less cost also, and the capacities of machine also can be utilized properly. So the production manager uh, should have to arrange different things in a most appropriate way, so that the plant can able to produce the goods at less cost, so that the plant can able to produce number of goods within a less time. Generally, the efficiency of production department or production depends on how well various machines, production facilities, things like service areas, workstation areas that should be arranged, and employee amenities are located in a plant. If these things are arranged properly, then the production can be done in a smooth and rapid moment. Only properly laid out plant can ensure the smooth and rapid movement of material from raw material stage to end product stage. Means if the plant is properly laid out, then the raw material can be converted into finished goods or into final product in a smooth manner, in a effective, in a efficient manner, or that can be produced at less cost. And the workers' efficiency, machines' capacity can be properly utilized. So the production manager should have to arrange everything in a proper way, should have to arrange the machines in a sequential way, so that the output of one machine can be used for input for another machine. Take example of textile industry. In textile industry, there are various fabrics are manufactured, like cotton fabrics, rayon fabrics, and many more fabrics are manufactured. So, for producing the cotton fabric, generally the textile industry require various types of machine, like they require ginning machine, spinning machine, knitting machine, dyeing machine, and last they want finishing machine. And the production manager of a textile industry should have to arrange such machines in a most sequential way, so that the output of one machine can be used as input for another machines. Means for producing a cotton fabric, the industrialist or the manufacturer first required ginning machine. After that, he required the spinning machine, and after that, knitting machine and dyeing machine. At last, the manufacturer required finishing machine, and that should be arranged in a sequential manner. Means in first place, there should be a ginning machine, and next to ginning machine there should be a spinning machine, and after that there should be a knitting machine and dyeing machine, and after that there should be a finishing machine. If the beginning machine is at last position, means the worker has to carry the material to the last first for processing the material. After that they have to carry the material again, they have to carry the semi finished goods again to the first position for next processing. So if these things happen, it unnecessarily takes much time, and and there is an unnecessary movement of worker. If there is an unnecessary movement of worker, then it creates a fatigue attack with a worker. So for avoiding these things, the production manager should have to arrange the machines in a most sequential manner. Means first he has to install ginning machine, next spinning, next knitting, dyeing, and at last the finishing machine. Let me clarify you what are the functions of these machines. First is the ginning machine. Ginning machine helps the manufacturer to remove seeds from the cotton. Means with the help of ginning machine, the manufacturer separates the seeds from the cotton. And after using the ginning machine, is the output whatever we got by using ginning machine, the manufacturer got a pure cotton. After getting the output from first machine, they uses this thing for input for another machine, that is spinning machine. Since after getting the raw cotton, after getting the pure cotton, generally the manufacturer uses this input for spinning machine for producing threads or for producing yarn. After producing threads or yarn by using spinning machines, This yarn and thread can be used as input for knitting machine. In knitting machine, the manufacturer capable to weave fabric can capable to weave the clothes by using various threads. So in knitting machine, the manufacturer can capable to produce a cotton fabric. And after that, some fabric require coloring. So require some color. And in dyeing machine, the manufacturer color the fabrics, and at last the manufacturer uses finishing machines. In finishing machines, if a fabric having unnecessary threads, then that can be removed in finishing machine, and at last the manufacturer can able to get a pure fabric, pure cotton fabric, our final product. So these things, the machine should be arranged in a sequential manner so that the output of one machine can be used as input for another machines. So plant layout, we can say that it is an arrangement of everything needed for production of goods. And the production manager should have to arrange everything in such a way that the production can be done in a most continuous and a most effective manner. Next, I will discuss the meaning of plant layout. Already, I told you what is the meaning of plant layout. Plant layout, we can say that it is a physical arrangement of different things which is required for production. Or we can say that plant layout is an arrangement of machinery, equipment, and other industrial facilities. Other industrial facilities means workstation areas, service areas, and receiving department, shipping department, inspection room, arrangement of these things for the purpose of achieving the quickest and smoothest production at least cost. Means plant layout's intention is to arrange everything which required for production, that is from starting from machinery to till arranging different facilities for employees for achieving the quickest and smoothest production at least cost. So with minimum cost, if the plants layout is a good one, is a ideal one, then the plant can capable to produce the goods at less cost, at less cost and in a smooth manner. Next, plant layout, we can say that it is a floor plan for determining or arranging the desired machinery and equipment for a plant. Means plant layout, we can say that it is a floor plan where the machinery and other facilities are arranged in a proper way, so that the production can be done in a smooth, in a efficient, or in a proper way. Next, I will discuss the definition of plant layout. Plant layout is defined by different experts in different ways. Here I take three experts' definition for our discussion. Let me discuss one different definition given by different experts one by one. First, I want to discuss the definition given by Galthar. Galthar said that plant layout means planning for the location of all machines, employee workstation, customer service area, flow pattern of material, and people around into and within the building. Means Galthar said that plant layout is the planning for location of all machines. According to Galthar, plant layout is the planning related to identification of a location, identification of a place for installing the machine, where should be the machine installed, and after identifying the location for machine, next the production manager should have to identify the employee's workstation, means where employee should be work and where the production will be done. After that, the production manager has to identify the customer service area, and next the production manager should have to identify the flow pattern of material, and after that he has to identify the path or the way through which the people can be moved with her within the building or into the building. So Galtha said that plant layout is a planning related to identification of location related to machine, employee workstation, customer service area, so that the farm can able to produce everything in a most effective way, so that the farm can able to produce the goods at less cost at less time. Next definition I want to discuss, that is given by Amrin and Riche. Amrin and Riche said that plant layout is a plan of most effective arrangement of physical facilities and manpower for manufacturing of products. He also said that same thing, that Plant layout is a plan related to most effective arrangement of basic physical facilities or manpower. Means he also said that plant layout means it is an arrangement of machines and different rooms in such a way that and manpower also in such a way that production can be done in a most effective in a rapid manner. Next, I want to discuss another definition given by another expert, that is J.L. Lundy. According to him, plant layout identically involves the allocation of space and arrangement of equipment in such a manner that the overall operating costs are minimized. He also said that plant layout means what? Plant layout is also is an arrangement of installation of different things, installation of different machines and different equipments in such a way that production can be done in a most effective way, so that at last the plant can able to produce the goods at less cost, so that the farm's overall cost can be minimized. Almost all experts said same thing related to plant layout. Everyone said that plant layout means it is an arrangement related to different things. It is an arrangement related to machines and employee workstations, customer service areas, and other facilities in such a way that the production can be done in a smooth, in a continuous manner. So at last, farm can able to produce the goods at less cost and able to produce the more number of goods at less time. Next, I will discuss various objectives of plant health. What are the main intention of plant layout? What is the reason behind a good layout? Let me discuss various objectives of a plant layout in detail one by one. First, it provides enough production capacity. Means if the production manager able to identify or able to made a proper or good layout for his plant, then automatically it improves the production capacity. If the plant layout is a good one, if the plant layout is a ideal one, then it brings a maximum operating efficiency to the organization, to the plant. And if the machines, everything is arranged in a sequential manner, then without any wastage of time, without any wastage of movement, the organization are can able to the organization of the plant can able to improve its production capacity. Means within less time, farm can able to produce more quantity of goods. If the machine are arranged in a sequential manner, then the output of one machine can be used as input for another machines, so that without any wastage of time, the production can be done in a continuous manner, and without wastage of time, farm can able to produce more quantity of goods. And if there is a faulty layout, then it brings unnecessary cost to the organization. Then there is a unnecessary movement of worker, so that there is a wastage of time, and farm cannot capable to produce number of goods or more quantity of goods at less time. But if the plant layout is a good one, is a ideal one, is a appropriate one, then it improves the farm's production capacity, and with less time, farm can able to produce more quantity of goods. Next objective of plant layout is to reduce material handling cost. So if the production cost decreases, if the production cost is minimized, then only farm can capable to minimize its total cost. So for minimizing total cost, farm has to minimize the production cost. So material handling cost also included in production cost. So for reducing the material handling cost is the main intention of plant layout. If the plant layout is a ideal one, is a appropriate one, means goods can be carried to the or sent to the production unit at less transportation cost, at less time, so that material handling cost can be decreases, can be minimized. And a good layout suggests that the storeroom should be nearer to the production unit, so that the goods can be carried from the store to the production unit within a less time and within a less transportation cost. So if the plant layout is a good one and ideal one, that minimizes the material handling cost. If material handling cost minimizes, then automatically production cost of the farm minimizes. Next comes to another objective, that is it reduces unnecessary movement of material and people. So, good plant layout or ideal plant layout helps the organization, helps the plant to remove unnecessary movement of material and people. If the machines are arranged in a sequential manner, if the machines are arranged in a proper manner, then the manufacturer uses output of one machines for input of another machines. So in that place or in that case, there is no wastage of time, there is no unnecessary movement, and automatically the output of one machine can be used as input for another machine. So in that case, the final goods can be produced without wastage of time, without wastage of movement. If there is a faulty layout, yeah, if there is a faulty layout means if the machine which required for fast processing, if that is installed at last, then there is a unnecessary movement, means the worker should have to carry the raw material to the last for fast processing, and after that they have to carry these things for fast position for further processing, and it takes much time, and there is a unnecessary movement of people. So it brings unnecessary movement, it brings a fatigue, or it creates a fatigue to the worker, so that the organization cannot capable to, or the plant cannot capable to utilize the capabilities of the human resource, and it also cannot capable to uses the capacities of machines also. So for proper using the human resource, for proper using the capacities of the machine, there should be a proper movement of materials, and there should be a proper movement of people. So a good plant layout arrange everything in a sequential manner so that it reduces unnecessary movement of material and people. Next objective of plant layout is to it reduces hazards to personnel. A good layout can able to avoid reduces hazards to the personnel, means they arrange the different things in such a manner that the accidents can be prevented, and they install the material handling equipment room nearer to the storeroom, so that with less time and with the less transportation cost, that can be carried to the production unit, and less time that can be that can be carried to the production unit, and unnecessarily accident that involve within that can be minimized. Next, it utilizes maximum labor efficiency. I already told you how a good plant layout can use this maximum labor efficiency. If everything is arranged in a proper way, if everything is arranged in a sequential manner, means the production can be done in if the production can be done in a smooth and continuous manner, then the plant can capable to use the labor capabilities in maximum labor capabilities in most effective way. So for utilizing the labor efficiency, there should be a proper sequence of everything. The machines should be arranged in a sequential manner. So if the machines are arranged in a sequential manner, there is no unnecessary movement of materials. There is no unnecessary movement of people. If the people having unnecessary movement, then a fatigue arises to him. Then they feel tired and they won't rest. If they take rest, then the efficiencies of that labor cannot be utilized properly by the organization. So for using the efficiencies of the labor properly, there should be a proper layout of the plant. Means the arrangement of machines and everything. Everything should be in such a way that there should be no unnecessary movement of workers. There should be no unnecessary movement of materials. Everything should be done in a sequential manner so that the efficiencies of the labor and the efficiency or the capabilities of machine can be utilized properly. Next, it reduces accidents. If the material handling equipment room is near to the storeroom, then with less travel, the raw materials can be carried out from storeroom to the production unit, so that whatever the accident arises in between, if the whatever the accident arises in between, that can be minimized. If the material handling equipment room is far away from the storeroom, in between there are chances of arising accident. And if the production manager arrange a good plant layout, or if the production manager prepare a good plant layout, means they can capable to install he can capable to install its material handling equipment room near to the storeroom. So with less travel, the material can be carried from can be carried from the from storeroom to the production unit, so that the accidents can be minimized. Next, it increases employees' morale. If the production manager arranges basic amenities or basic requirement for the employees within his or her workstation, then the employee can use these things most in a most convenient way, so that they can satisfied with the plan, and their morale can also be improved. Next objective of plant layout is it utilizes available space efficiently and effectively. If the production manager, before installing everything, if he plan everything in a most effective way, he can able to use every space of the location, every space of an industrial area properly, so that so that everything is used in a most effective and efficient way. Every space is used by the organization, used by the plant properly. Next, it reduces supervision also. If the production manager arrange everything in a sequential manner, then also it reduces the supervision level. Because if the production manager arranges the machine in a sequential manner, then automatically the output of one machine can be used as input for another machine. So in between there is no requirement of supervision. Automatically these things can be processed. Next comes to next objective of plant layout is it facilitates coordination and face-to-face communication. If everything is arranged in a proper way, if everything is arranged in a sequential manner, then it is possible for the employee for face-to-face communication, and it is possible for the employee to maintain a coordination within their workplace, because everything done in a proper way, everything done in a sequential way, and the output of one thing can be used for an input for another thing. So there is a possibility of maintaining coordination, and there is a possibility of face-to-face communication if everything is arranged in a nearer to the production unit and nearer to everything. Then face-to-face communication is also possible. Next, it provides safety and wealth. If the production manager prepare a good layout, it also provides a safety safety to the employees, because the material handling equipment room is near to the storeroom. With less travel, material can carry to the production unit. So in between, whatever the accidents can be minimized, and that provide a safety condition to the workers also. And it allows easy maintenance, and it is easy for the production manager to maintain easily everything if he prepared a good layout, because he can capable to identify where the mistake happened. Means everything is done in a sequential manner, so in between he can capable to identify where the problem arises, and at that situation, at that time, he can able to take various corrective measures. Next objective of plant layout is allow high machinery and equipment utilization. I already told you that if everything arranged in a proper way, then the production done in a continuous manner, then the production can be done in a uninterrupted manner, so that the capacities of machinery, so the capacities of other equipments also utilized properly. If everything is arranged in a properly, then no machine can be idle, and everything can be used properly, effectively, and the capacities of machines and equipment also used properly. Last objective of plant layout is it helps to improve productivity. Ultimately, everything is happen. If everything is happened in a most effective way, in a most sequential way, scientifically way, then it also improves the productivity of the organization. Means within less time, the plant can capable to produce more quantity of food. So it helps to improve the productivity of the organization. So for improving the productivity, there should be a good plant layout. Good plant layout plays important role for improving the productivity of the organization. So this is all about our today's class. Thank you.